What's up? What's up? It is Friday, January 17th. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get that. Woo-wee. So go ahead and get this done. Entry activity number 26. I know some of y'all did entry activity number 26 yesterday. It's all good. Just relax. We're going to end up with 2 entry activities number 26 to keep the flow going. Don't worry about it. But anyway, handle this business and then I shall be right back. All right, did y'all pause the screen? If not, here we are. Boom. So pause the screen, get this written into your journal. Okay, so do you know why we have a 3-day weekend? Hopefully you were able to come up with the idea that it's Martin Luther King Jr. Day. We'll talk more about that in just a moment. How are you feeling about the TikTok ban? We talked about this exclusively today in class, and there's things from... This will give me a way to, like, I'm going to be extremely sad, disappointed, I don't know where I'm going to go, to, I don't even care about this, to, this actually will give me a cut from social media that I need, because I need a break from social media. I'll be doing too much. Like, there's people all over the place, right? As far as for me, personally, Mr. Farr is like, I am sad because my Mr. Farr 209 TikTok page is probably the most personal connections I have on social media out of all the places that I'm on. And the connection is to other real teachers and seeing other real teachers and being encouraged and encouraging them and learning from them. So, and even giving some advice to newer teachers, you know, so it really was an awesome community, and you just don't find that authentic stuff in other places. At least that's my take or my experience, as I have been on every social media platform, or at least most of them, the major ones. So anyhow, it is what it is. It'll go in effect on Sunday, and we will see where we go from there. All right, now, the more of that there is, the less you see. What is it? Hopefully you guessed it. Some people said fog, but it actually is darkness. Even though technically there is no darkness, there's either more light or, less light. That's really what there is. It's just we measure the amount of light there is. We don't actually measure darkness. So it's kind of an interesting thing in science. All right, let's keep it pushing. I do want you to write down this quote. It is my favorite Martin Luther King Jr. quote of all time. If you can't fly, then run. And if you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But by all means, keep moving. I will post this speech up in the Bitmoji classroom, and then I'll put his I Have a Dream speech up in the Bitmoji classroom as well. This clip was taken from a speech that he gave to middle schoolers, and obviously trying to encourage them and speaking words of encouragement. If you don't know that much about Martin Luther King Jr., I'll try and like sum up some things. He was a pastor. That was his profession. And then he also was a civil rights activist, right? And for him, he wasn't the only one who was fighting in the civil rights movement, but he definitely was the face of the civil rights movement, right? And he sacrificed a lot for us, not only up into his life under being assassinated, but also the fact that he actually sacrificed time away from his own family for our betterment. And literally, I would not be probably here right now being able to talk to you on this platform. I would not probably be a teacher in the place that I am if it wasn't for him and for people like him who fought for us to just have the rights that we had from the very beginning, when these words were penned, that all men are created equal and they are endued with inalienable rights by their creator. And these are the things that Martin Luther King Jr. was like, yo, we've been freed, but we don't have all the rights of every citizen. And we demand that we as a country do what we said. Not extra, but do what we said we were going to do. All right. So I just wanted to make sure that people knew why they were off. Also, there's another thing that's happening, and it's kind of a strange situation where both of these things are kind of happening on the same day. That is not typical. I don't even remember the last time that this happened. I'm sure it's probably happened before, but I have no idea when was the last time this has ever happened. But you're celebrating Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and you have the presidential inauguration on the same day. So both on Monday. So we're off on Monday, celebrate Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Usually what the Martin Luther King Jr.'s family usually asks is for people to serve. So serve in projects, serve in your community, do something worthwhile there. But the presidential inauguration is also that day at 9 a.m. If you've never watched one, I actually suggest that you do watch it, regardless of whatever your feelings are or not about the president. I would definitely say if you never watched one, you should watch it. It's actually kind of an awesome, like, procession, and not procession, but like, I don't even know what you want to call it, but like they have the military bands and people are going to be singing. It's going to be a whole situation. And then you will see usually the former presidents will be there, and they're kind of like there to kind of oversee, or like not oversee, but kind of just be like, oh, out of respect to the new president that we have coming in. And then that will be that. So I definitely would say go check that out. Okay. 9 a.m. He'll probably will get sworn in. I would say 10 or 11. I don't really know how long the performative part of the inauguration will be. Okay. Cool. With all that being said, we talked about all of these already yesterday. We went through these yesterday as well. So there's not a lot for me to say. If you want more details, there's two places to go. One, you can go watch it. The last two videos we went through. One day we went through in detail. We went through the actual data table part, and then the second day we went through everything for the chart itself. So you need to do 1 and 2. We're going to show some things in just a second. And then you need to go ahead and do 3 and 4. So add a third sheet and a fourth sheet, and then you will end up with 4 sheets, and then that's the document that you will submit in. It will just be one document that you submit in, and if you look down there, you will see some people are freaking out like, oh my gosh, how do I turn this in? All you have to do is go to Google Drive, okay? Let's stay calm. Start assignment, go to Google Drive, and then just select that document, turn it in, just like you would a Word document if you typed an essay. Same way. Just like if you had a slides presentation, you had to turn it. Click it, same way, no problem. Okay, so that is everything there. I just want to show you guys a couple things. Okay, so now we are here. I'm waiting. Yep, boom, now it's loaded. Okay, so I just want to make sure that you guys are good with this idea that you need to have your data table. Make sure the borders are on. Remember that borders is right here, right? Boom, all borders. And then also make sure that you have everything centered here. So center align all the text. Make sure that all your titles are bolded here in the data table, but then also on your chart. Make sure that you have labels for the vertical and for the horizontal, and then your overall chart title. Then make sure that you also have a trend line, and you should have your data plotted on there. They should not be the same color. Also, make sure to bold the numbers and then adjust the minimum and maximum of them so that the data fits within your chart. Those are the things you should do, and you should end up with 4 different sheets. Now, I haven't done all of them yet. I will do them, but you should end up with 4 sheets. So if I added one more, there you go. You should end up with 4 sheets, have them named appropriately, and then you should have the data and everything that should be on the data table, and then the chart. Okay, so make sure everything is fully edited. That's what you need to do. Now I'm gonna go ahead and go into the courses, and we can look at this, and then we're gonna be done. So we'll go to modules, boom, and then we're gonna go ahead and if you go here to modules, right, so the journal check number 9, we're gonna do that in class. If you did not get to that, okay, I just want to make sure if you did not get to that, you can click here, and then you can go ahead and submit journal check number 9, or some people forgot their agenda at home. Again, you can turn in journal check number 9 right here. Let's just go back to the other one, right? And then if you need anything, so the graphing how-to is right here. And then if you click here, there are video instructions, and these video instructions will walk you through how to do the graph from start to finish. So from start to finish, this will walk you through. If you're like, I'm confused or whatever, again, this will walk you through how to do the graph from start to finish. So I'm just putting all of these things out there for you. So if there's anything else that you need, please let me know. Like I said, there are videos from this, a video from a previous year, but again, I have videos on the video lessons. So that is it for today. This assignment is due on Tuesday. I think I set it to do for the 17th, but I'm going to change the due date. Oh, no, I got to do on Monday. So it is due on Monday. So that is when this assignment is due. Sorry about that, y'all. All right. Other than that, there's not much else to say. I will see you guys later. Peace.